Sit down. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Fallout New Vegas. Oh, excuse me. Here we are exploring my first vault ever in a Fallout game.
Can't run from me.
How is everyone's day and weekend? Mine has been good. I had a bit of a relaxing weekend. Played some more Skyrim. Sorry. Did a bunch of gardening. Well, I didn't do the gardening, but I helped with the shopping. Got some plants set up for our new garden beds. Corrosive. Went for the face. And yeah, and I've also a lot of free time because it's been I was gonna say free time because it's been Easter holidays for everyone. Well, for the major Christian.
All mine. Can't run from me.
So yeah, it's been a pretty good time. I need to remember my menuing. Started Abbott Elementary. Been having fun with that. It's a fun show. And yeah, I started a
Eat this.
game course that I had previously bought a while back for Unity. And yeah, so it's a Unity course I've had for a while now. Looks like it's been updated. System is detect flooding the 3rd floor. Yep. Damage reactor, please follow the high relations of the 4th floor. No, Edie. Boom, boom, boom. It's a bleep bloop. An art piece I will have a look after stream or on break.
Eat this.
Nice. Missy.
Can't run from me. You're mine.
Significant amount of radix.
You're mine.
Jesus Christ. Science a skill of 100, okay.
Fine by me.
There's a sexy armor. Give her. It does give charisma. Real trouble began when a fair number of residents began to call for the population control. Foreseeing the issue spiraling out of control, I ordered one of the technicians to hook up a locking mechanism to the armory door. So news of the armory being closed off angered a sizable group of residents. Said it was their right to defend themselves and demanded that they be given access to the armory once more, and I, of course, denied this request. Okay. Supplies. Yep. Vault 34, right? Vault 34. Okay, we need to go to the flooded areas, okay. Yeah, we come back to this place later. But we've cleared out the enemies. You gotta stop. Clinic. That's the office. Some more of that. How do we get into there? That's up. This is operations. It's another underwater thing. This is the clinic. Need the key for that. Route through the clinic. That's the armory. It's the equipment room.
Can't run from me.
What the? Oh yeah, cool. System, activate pump station. Then we attack the armory, finally get the thing to win. And then population control. Just trying to remember what the only computer was. I didn't know this was utilities. It didn't have a name for it. It did. I'm blind. Well. Should have some less flooded areas now. What? Bonneville Thunderbird, okay. Last Spencer, after seeing the peak of the violence, the group calling for free access to the armory stormed the vault's exit and left. The door was sealed after them and the additional guards were stationed at this exit. This proved to be a grave mistake. With the additional guards at the exit, there were fewer to patrol the halls. None of them were prepared for the group that was ambushed the armory. The guards were able to defend their position, but not before the damage was done. During the fight, one of the reactor's cooling vents was damaged. So just some of them are like that. So far away and still so near. The light goes on, the music dies, but you don't see me standing here. I just came to say goodbye. Oh, damn it.
Eat this.
So for the survival of this folk, we set limits on the growth of population.
Fine by me. Gonna be hard covering you when I can't move.
So I'm just looking up if there's something else to do. So there is a quest with this place, I'm pretty sure. But it's not here. I don't know if you ever can do that, yeah. Okay, yeah. Is this still the armory floor? Sorry, I just want to make sure I got everything. And there's like a knife in here. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. So I'll be back in a second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. If I can't find it here, I'll find another one somewhere else. So that's that. If we then run back to the Overseer. But
Can't run from me. You're mine.
someone's planted a bomb in the pool. let's get out of here. Well, that was an interesting vault. We saved some people by accident. Lots of guns to sell. Head to Novak to see a doctist.
Hey there. Need any? Hey there. Need anything?
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
What can I do for you? Are you sure? Okay. What can I do for you? That's not so bad. All right. What can I do for you? Yeah, and Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
Fine by me.
What can I do for you? Yeah. Another satisfied customer. Bye.
Fine by me.
What can I do for you? Yeah. Another satisfied customer.
head up the road to there. That's the road. Go for a place to put all my stuff.
Fine by me.
Deathclaw.
Oh my. Eat this.
Let's see who's nearby. Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Oh my.
Wow, hey, it's you. I'd love to help you out.
This is the worst detail in Mojave.
This was the worst detail in the Mojave, they say.
Hey.
Where's my mommy?
Oh. I don't know.
Glad you're with us. I've been sending requests for relief for... This is the Bitter Springs refugee camp. We've been maintaining it for a few years now, ever since Caesar's Legion started seriously pushing west. Most of the people here were displaced by the Legion's advance. At first, there weren't many, but lately it's been more than we can handle.
So many great contacts.
This whole area used to be a Great Khan encampment before they relocated to Red Rock Canyon. We just haven't had the manpower to clean it all up yet.
What could I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people.
Where would you get new troops from?
I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've put in requests at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, McCarran, but things are no better there. Maybe if their situations improve, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR.
What kind of supplies?
Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The Army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
How can I help with the medical supplies?
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now.
What's this all about killing refugees?
It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him. Okay, but...
Why is the flag upside down?
It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen.
Alright, I've got a couple quests for you.
Yeah? What is it?
Captain Gillies, so we need to talk to you about additional aid for the camp.
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
Any idea where I can find those books?
Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric.
I'll keep my eye open for books on pediatrics.
Thank you. Any help you can give would be a godsend.
Give 3 doctor's bags.
Thank you. This will keep us well stocked for a good long while.
Oh, we're not even in we're just in Bitter Springs. I thought we were in Camp Bravo. Fuck, alright. That makes sense. We'll go deal with this refugee killer. Because, like, we can do the other stuff, but that's going to a bunch of places. If we get rid of the refugee killer... Stop the killings, and then we can focus on supplies.
You're here to sell something. We don't want any.
Sergeant Ray sent me here. I'll get security update for your radio.
No problem. Hey, do me a favor when you get back to Reyes and tell her that we don't need any more damn ammo. Wouldn't mind more water, though.
How you water supplies now?
We're not gonna die of thirst anytime. It's not... You think I haven't tried? Alright. We keep getting delivered. This south of here is Camp Guardy. Careful.
What brings you to Ranger Station Bravo? You're not stationed here, but your rep with the NCR speaks for... I really shouldn't be doing this for you. We're here to make sure...
Alright, yeah, so our last camp is all the way across. Let us, however...
Lieutenant Markin always looks like he's afraid the kids are gonna buy it.
How about I aim my gun at you for a while, see how you like it? Cedar Springs. Never saw it happen.
I don't know how we're expected to hold this place with... You're back. Any progress on saving our skins? Where did you get this? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Thank you. This will be a tremendous help. You did? Who was it? Any information you could give me would be a big help for my reports. Really? Well, this canyon used to be a great Khan stronghold. I suppose that explains why he was able to evade us so easily. About 3 years ago, NCR's first recon launched an attack on the Khan encampment here. There was a communication mix-up that resulted in some non-combatants being killed. I guess he was still bitter about it. It was a tragic mistake, but we've done all we can to make amends. We provided medical aid to the wounded, all the wounded, and permitted the Khans to resettle at Red Rock Canyon.
Well,
I'm
seeing
glad
everybody's
it's taken
dead.
care of, but still, I wish it could have been resolved without violence. There's too much bad blood there already. At this point, I'll... Okay.
Fine by me.
Upper. Sorry, Missy Mimir. I knocked my arm.
Hello. Oh, I've heard of. We do have some spare Rad-X in the supply tent. Good luck.
back already? What do you need?
Captain Gill has a bit of spring in his reinforcements. Can you spare
You
any?
handled yourself well against the Legion, and that took some of the pressure off of us. I'll send a couple troops out there right now.
Goodbye.
Watch yourself out there.
Oh well then. My game shut down. I will take this opportunity to take a bio break. So, be happy. I'm back. I decompressed. Ready to go. I think it did save right as we exited the building, which was good. Yeah. Alright, we'll go to Camp Golf, and then we'll go to Camp McLaren. Then, how far away is Alpha? Foxtrot, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that line. Wrap up all these quests if we can. Unless we pick up new quests, which I don't mind. You attacked me, guy. What the fuck? I don't want to harm any of them. Just move around them. Don't engage in combat. Oh, this isn't anything. I would have thought. Camp Golf.
Hey. Oh, hell. What is it now?
Captain Gill is a bit of Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
Who the hell are you coming in here asking me if I can spare any? I don't hand out NCR troopers to anybody who wanders out of the Wasteland.
How'd you end up with this?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. Gotten soft with no action.
So what do you do now that the fighting's so done?
Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready.
Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed? We call them the misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Maybe I can help whip him into shape.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
How do you like serving the army?
Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else.
You're at 16? You still a sergeant?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get promoted out of the field. I didn't join up to drive a desk. Yeah, well...
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Howdy, great to see you.
Can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
What do you think of Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
How'd you end up in the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so as my sisters could eat, and so as we wouldn't all be killed by raiders, and Jesus would love us. It's alright, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Why are you afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart. To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
What do you mean?
Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
So you think I should find ways to convince the misfits to get along?
That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
Alright, I'll try and convince them.
Okay. Dude.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Tell me about a guy like yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
Well, how'd a guy like you into the
It's
army?
a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Had an idea.
And what do you propose?
So I might cheat.
An intriguing proposition. Company readiness reports are logged on the computer systems at the resort. If you hack the system, you could alter our records. Such an attempt, however, is likely to thwart efforts to motivate the squad to do actual work. If such is your goal, you should look elsewhere. As you wish.
Are you in charge here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
Since you're respected, maybe you can help get this unit into shape.
You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
Goodbye.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
What you want, Holmes?
Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. While Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
That's charming. It's good to know the team building's alive and well.
Shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot.
So what's your story?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know. I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Can you tell me anything about Camp Gulp?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical.
Why are you in the army?
Shit, man, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way, the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
Goodbye.
Right.
Hell of a battle at Nelson. I'm impressed our troops survived.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
Well, maybe if you try to lead by example instead of tearing them down.
You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot.
How'd you get us down to Camp
Easy.
Gulf?
This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
Why'd you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Goodbye.
Sure. See you around.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me. Howdy, great to see you.
How's the human Nasus working
Well,
out?
the squad sure is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be A-okay. Toodaloo.
Well, their test scores are only marginally improved, but I'm hearing good things about the Misfits' teamwork.
Captain Guards are both screens your reinforcements. Can you spare
After
any?
what you did getting my Misfits whipped into shape, yeah, I could spare a couple boys for Bitter Springs. I'll issue the dispatch orders.
Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever.
Trying to see what the other ones were. Mag is improving combat power, speech. Poindexter is using cheating. Drugs. Okay. Alright then. Once we get a base and I can dump a bunch of shit, that'd be great. I don't know. I really like the reloading sound to this. Always go for the snipers. I like long range weaponry. I just think they're neat.
Hello. Hey. I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground. Damn Brahmin crap everywhere. Uh-huh.
When payday hits, I'm off to
When
the
payday
strip.
hits, I'm
Can't
off
wait.
the strip. Can't wait.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Why'd they have to punch me?
Hey,
Hi.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
You need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
How about drift truck?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Have you tried calling him helpful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Why don't you bait him senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
So I just want to make sure.
Tear my heart out. People lose their head. Plenty of ways to skin a cat, as they say.
Okay, let's get it started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Sealus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must be misgiving. I don't know your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves. To have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds like to me you're too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
I don't know how Coward can attain the rank of Centurion.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
And if you can't go through it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Well, who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
You've been very helpful.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that. Get away from me.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that? You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Oh, yeah.
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Goodbye.
Yep. See you around.
So 2 points lower. 15 points using that. I like better criticals. I like scoring crits.
You're back.
Goodbye. Exploring camp for a bit.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Something. We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Captain Giles of Bitter Springs needs reinforcements. Can you spare any?
I appreciate your concern for Bitter Springs. You've already been quite helpful to the NCR. I suppose it's only right to return the favor.
Here to provide support. Is there anything I can do to help you with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Any other problems? Or the fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
I'll go 4-3 and see if I can find your ranger.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
Could look into who's leaking the NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
What other? Same calm.
Always what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
What challenges?
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
How are things going around for the MCR?
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan.
Where does that leave you?
Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
What's going on?
It's our main base.
Get me out.
We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Things mostly quiet between here and the dam.
No. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So we've got spell on you, and we want to clear up Vault 3 nearby, which we'll probably do before we head up to Foxtrot. Let's go hand in what we've got. Come back here and we'll call it. Lots of NCR and lots of not criminal, lots of people activity.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
It's pretty good. Me and Boone, we're like the buddies. You okay, bud?
What's up?
You're lumping, that's what's up. That's what I know what's going on.
Anything else I can do for you?
I think it's better at camp now.
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving. I can't offer much of a reward, but know that the NCR is very grateful.
I don't need anything, Raw. Just keep those people fed and healthy.
That's very generous of you. I appreciate it.
Can I trade with you guys yet?
Hey, keep an eye out for wildlife.
We'll go in, we'll set up the quest that we want to do. And then yeah, we'll do this. Clear out Vault 3 next time, hopefully. In the building. Maybe not.
What is it? Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Bonger. Colonel Hsu wants me to look at the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Hsu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Alright, goodbye.
Later.
Let's do this. Do a quick save and then a regular save. Call it there. Next time we'll do another vault and do some more espionage. I like it. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. Because I know I did. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Check the Discord, YouTube VODs, all that good stuff. Tomorrow's going to be more Soul Link with Kay. It's going to be lots of fun as we head through our Gardenia split. Hopefully we can sustain it with the squad we have left. Thursday is currently unknown. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do as a main series on there, but I'll see what we can discuss about at least tomorrow for the most part. Friday is and then Friday is going to be Skyward Sword when it gets here. I'm not sure it's going to arrive before next week, so I might take this Friday off, which will be nice. And we'll be ready to go next week, hopefully, if it gets delivered on time. And then Saturday is more Curse of Brad, a homebrew D&D campaign, an April Fool's jokey version of Curse of Strahd, as we're in our final season. The party's in a party. They're at Brad's party, celebrating celebrating his thing after gathering most of all the things they needed to. So it's a funny homebrew stuff. drinking games have been made, all that fun things. So we'll see how that's gonna go. And then yeah, next Tuesday, more of this, more of searching for ways to do this. Let's send you on your way to someone playing the game. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. So if anyone's playing Fallout, you know. Well, send you to someone else who's playing this game for the first time. Oh, that's what they did. Okay. Well, until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.